Welcome back, everybody, and Merry Christmas. How are you doing today? How was your day? I know you ate. How was your food? Because I know I ate. I just wanted to say that I hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. And for some of you, this is probably the first white Christmas you've had in quite some time. Um, because I know for me, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've had a white Christmas. Hold on, let me get this real fast. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a while since I was in like high school. The last time we had a white Christmas, but anyway, back to the topic at hand. Um, Today I wanted to talk about spiritual awakenings and spiritual journeys. I guess if whatever you want to call them. Um, Disclaimer before we even get into this. I think that they're all different. Not everybody's going to have the same journey or awakening. And, just look at what I'm saying as just another perspective. At the end of the day, that's really what it is. It's just another, just think of it, this is just another perspective. I'm not somebody who knows it all. I'm not somebody who thinks they know it all or have all the right answers. I just have answers or ideas and perspectives that worked for me. And, they may work for some people, they may work for some other people. So that's just what I wanted to say before I got into my video. But yes, a spiritual awakening. What are they? What is a spiritual awakening? It's just to me, it's when you open your eyes, when you see that all the stuff that you've been told, all the things that you've learned, just it's not that. It's not that at all. And so when you realize this is bullshit, when you realize that this is the Matrix, and when you realize that this it just doesn't align with you, the things that you're taught, when they don't align with you on a whole different level, then I just think of it as like something when you finally open your eyes. When you finally open your eyes, I think that is what a spiritual awakening is. And then after we go on these, when we do have our awakening, we tend to go on a journey. And now the journey is another part where everybody's journey is not going to be different, but the journey is usually a lonely one. And what I mean by that is like when after you spiritually awake, you usually come to the understanding that you are not on the same level or wavelength as most of the people around you for the most part. And because of that, you're going to feel real detached. You're not going to be able to, you and people around you aren't going to be able to understand one another. You're going to be on different links. And because of that, it's going to be lonely and you're going to be by yourself for a lot of it. And that's probably going to be hard because I mean, it's nice when there's somebody there, but when it comes to these things, you're usually by yourself. You might have one or two close friends, and even then, you both everybody's journey is different. So you both might be on a journey, but your journey might be taking you different places. And because your journey takes you to different places, you're not going to be on the same like level with them. You're not going to be able to understand them. They're not going to be able to understand you just from their perception alone, because we all understand on our own level of perception. So um journeys, you start to figure out a lot, but you also you got to do that by yourself. And yeah, journeys, awakenings, your eyes open, and then journeys after your eyes are open, you tend to start traveling through the unknown by yourself. And it can be scary and lonely and intimidating for real. um my journey, if you know me, I've talked about it a lot on social media, on Facebook. I talked about it a lot, but if this is your first time watching any of my videos, I used to think everything sucked so bad. I used to hate, the strongest hate. I don't even know how to explain it, but I can tell you that I just used to hate. I used to hate so bad. And I used to hate everything. I used to hate myself. I used to hate things about me. I used to hate my situation. I just used to hate. I used to hate people. I just used to hate everything. And I used to be, and because of all that hate, I used to just be in very, very dark places, very low, deep, low vibration. My frequency was not high. I was down. I was near rock bottom, and I thought I got there a few times because I wanted to hurt myself. And but one day, I was just done with it. I was just done. I was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. Today is going to be the day that I finally take myself out. I'm sick and tired of waiting and nothing. I'm unhappy with everything. So I was like, today is going to be the day where I take myself out. But I also thought that if I was going to do that, I was going to at least give myself the opportunity to see if I could find some light before I go. I wasn't just gonna go and then just be like, man, I really never tried to be completely open to anything that was being presented to me. So, oh man, what's wrong with my eye? I don't know. So, what's I saying? Yeah, I said that I was going to be open to. I was going to be open. I had to be open. If I wasn't going to be, this had to be the moment where I just had to let everything go because I'm about to let it all go. So I got to be. I just got to I gotta see if it's possible. Is it really not possible? Did I just go out without really like putting any effort, or is there a way? Like so that day I went to YouTube, I clicked around, I started searching for videos, and I came across this one guy, and like he said to me, and like I tend to tell you guys and anybody I'm around, this isn't gonna work if you're not gonna be open. And he said to not trust or believe anything that he says, but to discover it for yourself. And those two things really sat with me for a long time. And I was like, man, you know what? Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to really do it because if not, I'm about to just go out. I'm about to just be out. So I was like, all right, let me drop all these walls that I have up. Let me drop all these guards in my brain. Let me just see if what he's saying is true. Let me try to really discover it for myself. And I started watching his videos and I was like, oh, wow, that really makes sense. And the principle of my YouTube channel was really based off of, the only things that make you unhappy are your thoughts. And that's what he told me. And after he told me that, and after I discovered that, yeah, that was it just like my brain, there was a wall there that was not letting me see. And then I could see everything. I was like, oh, wait, all my hurt, all my sadness, all my suffering, all my depression, me even wanting to kill myself right now is because of these, and these are not even fact. These aren't even real. They're not truth. They're not true. They're just lies. And after I figured that out, bro, that was my awakening right there. Figuring out that my ego, my brain was wrong. It was wrong. I realized my brain would lie. It has been lying to me for so long, and I just couldn't see it. I was identifying with my mind. I thought that since I was having these thoughts, that they had to be real. Like, why else? Why else would they be real? Why else? I mean, why would they not be real? I'm the one thinking them, but then I realized that I'm not the one thinking these thoughts. So after I realized that, it was kind of like, oh man, I got so much to do because now all these thoughts in my head that I'm about to break down, they're not true. So what else isn't true? And what else? Why? What else am I not seeing it for what it is instead of I'm just meeting it with my thoughts? And ever since then, I've just been on this journey, and this journey has been a long one. I've been on it for about three 3 years. 3 years, I believe. I believe 3 years. I believe 2017. Believe 2017. Going on 4. So, and I'm still learning so much stuff like manifestation and how to be better, my chakras, my I've been doing shadow work and learning about my zodiac and how all of this stuff. That's why I've been writing in this little self-help Bible. Like I've just been writing down all of these perspectives and advice and things to do better and be better, and I still have so much more to learn, and that's that's kind of where. And then I'm here. I'm on this channel. I'm. Oh, that made me think about something. Hmm. I'll have to write it down in here. I won't tell you guys just yet. But yeah, I'm on here trying to. Not trying to. I'm on here telling you guys or trying to give you guys a another perspective, because there's many perspectives. Don't I've repeated myself time and time again. I just don't want my channel to be seen as the end all truth, the end all be all. This is how it has to be. This is it, or it's the highway or my way or the highway. Like that ain't it. This is just a different perspective. There's a plethora of perspectives out there, and this is just one of them. If you align with it, if it resonates, excuse me, if it resonates with you, then it resonates with you. If it doesn't, then just let it go. There's no point in holding on to it if it doesn't work. So yeah, that's what a spiritual journey and awakening is, and that was my spiritual awakening and journey. So like I said, they're all subjective, they're all different. They're all different, and but the journeys are usually hard. They're usually hard. Confusion, you don't know, it's scary. You're going traveling into the unknown. You usually got to do it alone. It's hard, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. You learn so much about yourself, so much about yourself. How people work. Oh man, like my biggest thing right now the biggest lesson that I've learned. Two lessons. The world is a mirror, and the fact that I'm not exemplifying the highest form of love when I have verbal exchanges with people. I need to work on those two things. And well, I guess not work on those two things. I know the world's a mirror, but now I'm just trying to implement, because I know whatever I put out is going to come back to me. So now I'm just making sure I'm like, oh, okay, so that's how that works. I see how the energy goes when I think and when I feel and the things I say. Oh, okay. So, oh, I want love. I gotta give it. If I want it, I gotta give it, and it'll come right back to me. That's so. Because of all that stuff, I've just been trying to rework everything, because it can only go up from here. I got a little to-do list over here, man. I'm just trying to get back into the flow and connect with my higher self and be the best thing that I was meant to be, or the best thing that I am, because I'm amazing. You're all amazing. You're amazing. I'm amazing. We're all amazing. We just gotta see that. That's all. We just gotta see that. It's there. It's just buried under a lot of the stuff because of this, your mind. That's where it started for me, the mind. When I realized that this wasn't working in my favor, then there was nothing the mind could do to me after that point. I knew that the mind was bullshit, and I was like, oh, okay. You're the root of most of my issues, so let's deal with you then. Let's deal with you. And that's my story. I've probably talked about that in my introduction video all over social media. Like I said, if you're my friend, you've done heard it a plethora of times. If you're first time seeing this video, then that's it. It all started here for me. Where did it start for you though? When did your spiritual awakening start? Or are you on your journey? Did you already have your spiritual awakening? If you're questioning if you had it, you probably did, and you're probably on that journey still, because now you're questioning, did I really have it? But if you're even questioning it, you had it. So yeah, where did it start for you? Where did you start to break down that this matrix, this where when did you start to break that down? Where did it start for you? I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Whenever you're seeing this, Merry Christmas. I love you guys. Until next time.